Calling all classics. The certified classics only. The podcast will start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the podcast.
Hey.
The podcast, you beautiful people. Thank you so much for listening in. You're all becoming very good at that.
We're kind of recognizing some listeners now, I believe.
Maybe a few little listeners. Just depends on whether the comments are good or not.
Wonder what we're going to get this week.
Oh, it's always a juicy platter of comments whenever we dive throughout the week, and then something happens where we release a reel, and then the comments just start to trickle in.
I have to talk to you later about one of the comments that we got, actually.
Oh, good. I swear we are coming up to a segment later on in the series where we do a deep dive into comments, but we're just waiting on a few more juicy ones before we
Definitely
make that into an entire segment.
Yeah.
How's your week been?
It's been good. It's been quieter. I feel like I'm happy because September was quite heavy for me. So I'm kind of nice that we're steamrolling into an easier in October.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about yourself?
No, it's been good. I've just been working.
Drinking, working.
No news is good news, mate.
As they would say, yes.
I'm bringing that back. Where did that segment go?
Oh, man.
Where did it go? I mean, it came once.
And I think no one else wanted it.
No, that can't be the reason. Everyone loves a good no
We
news is good
actually
news
haven't
segment.
done a second one. We've only done the one.
I know, so that's what I'm saying. Where'd it go? We need it. We need it back.
Well, you got some work to do then, yeah.
I do, yeah. I'm going to have to set some time aside in my entirely busy schedule.
But yeah, I have something I want to share with you. I found out, it was actually just today, but I was going to text it to you. But when I found out, I was like, I have to show you this on the podcast because it'd be funny.
That's always good.
You're not going to believe this, but a homemade statue of Rachel, the icon from the Paris Olympics, Rachel Reagan, breakdancer, was unveiled in a Melbourne suburb. I think it was Northcote.
No.
I have to show you. Someone made their own statue and put it out on their front lawn, basically. I want to pull it up and I'm going to show you.
Oh my goodness. What? So it's just on someone's front lawn?
Just someone's front lawn. Yeah. But they made a homemade thing. But it's gone on the news. Channel 7 did something on this. It's a whole new story. Look at wait. How classic is that? Oh man!
What's it made out of?
I don't know.
Paper mache.
It kind of it's kind of holding itself up quite well.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
Oh my goodness!
But the fact that someone did that and it got to traction of news, Channel 7 was reporting this, ABC did something on this.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
That is actually.
It's even the arm, everything is spot on.
Jeez, did they have to get licensing for that? Wow, that's awesome.
Man. What a meme.
That's
honestly.
awesome. Australia is a place where people just take a meme and run, but in the weirdest ways.
In the weirdest ways.
Who would have been like, oh, we need a statue of this girl doing this, but this is everything I needed. But no, I bring up Australia specifically because we all know how classic Australia can be.
Of course. In a good or bad way.
In a good or bad way. I would say I would lean on the more negative side, maybe a hot take, fight me in the comments, about Australian TV.
Yeah.
It just never really hits the mark. I don't know if it's because I'm Australian or whatever, but their accents, I know that they're my accent, but it just throws me off.
Yeah.
And I feel like the writing and the comedy and everything never really lands like it should because I feel like Australia is funny.
Yeah.
And I find Australian culture funny and jokes funny, but I just never find that an Australian TV show will hit.
Definitely.
And the reason why I'm saying this is because I just saw literally maybe half an hour before I left today, so I didn't have time to get anything to show you. And it'll take too much time to watch a trailer on the podcast. But guys, if you're at home, go check this out. An Australian version of the classic show The Office.
No way.
Is coming out.
No way.
Through Amazon Prime, I think.
Oh, this is...
Dude, I'm telling you, I watched the trailer and I didn't really mind it. Towards the back half, I was like, I can kind of see how it might grow into itself a little bit.
Yeah.
But it just looks so weird and just that classic Australian. And I was like, oh, you know what? The Office, this will be good. But then I thought, hang on, it's the Australian film and TV industry that's going to be producing this.
It's I feel like the characters will kind of be in an interesting, cool way. But the way they put it, it's just not going to hit.
But the reason why you fall in love with, I'm going to say the US Office because I think that's by far the most successful, is because of the characters and how they are and the casting. And they were modeled off the British show.
Yeah.
But I feel like it just landed in such a way and it's become so iconic. I think doing it in an Australian setting is going to really upset
definitely.
the piece. I think it's just going to be like, it's going to feel like a rip-off, essentially. I mean, it's not going to feel like its own show.
Like, no disrespect, but the UK version, Ricky Gervais, like you just mentioned, that version already gets enough stick. And he was the creator. Like, he is the creator. Anyway.
I know.
And that gets enough stick. So imagine what Australia's going to do to that market.
They're going to... Well, it's already, like, really negative comments. Like, the dislike ratio on YouTube for the trailer is awful.
Jesus.
It's just looking like a big disaster waiting to happen. And so I just wanted to bring that up because maybe that's something we can deep dive into a little bit more because we like talking about movies and TV shows, but I feel like that is such a cultural movement that everyone knows about. That's like Australia-wide. Like, just come on. Like... Do you really sit back and think you're going to make a lot of money from this? Like, this is going to be such a huge cash grab for us.
They think of it opposite. Like, they know it's huge, but they're just like, oh, they're going to laugh at it like the same way. But
we're not. It's like when was it US made the In-Betweeners?
Yeah,
like, it just did not work.
Same thing. Yeah,
it just did not work at all. I think you just come up with original ideas, or maybe let's let it die with what was successful. I don't know. Just
leave it to Chris Lilly. He'll deal with what's funny and what's not.
Right, Chris Lilly is
iconic, bro.
Yeah, he's iconic.
He's goated.
Guys, we have a great show lined up for you today. Lots of things planned out. I'm super excited to be here. Shout out to the Bella Vista Hotel.
Shout out.
We're back in the facilities.
4 or 5.
5 here, I think.
5 here. Wow.
Yeah, I think 5 off the top of my head.
Yeah.
But crazy. Episode 11. We are more than halfway through season 1, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around so far.
Yeah.
Let's get on with the show.
Let's do it.
Get on with it.
It's the drink of the week.
So yummy. Tasty.
And here's what we think.
Here's what we think about this little drinky poo
I'm
this
ready
week.
for this one.
I get so G'd up every week for drinks of the week because it's just something new to try, and sometimes I don't really drink too much alcohol, as you know. So it's nice to just wet my whistle.
I was about to say, like, it gets to that point where you just need that drink.
And I woke up this morning, I was like, is it podcast day yet? Is it podcast day yet?
Just shaking. The weekly Wednesday drink, everybody.
Shaking uncontrollably. Help. Alcoholism is not a funny thing. We shouldn't be joking about it. But we will anyway. I mean, why not? Josh, you went out. What do we got?
We got the first time we've got a cider on our hands. The Hill cider, actually. I did a quick Google just now as we were setting this up because I was curious. We're like Bella Vista. But you and I are both located in the Hills.
Yep.
When I saw the Hill cider, I was like, it made me curious. Is the Hills cider like actually in the Hills? Like, is the brewery somewhere around here? Maybe further up near the mountains or something. But is it kind of like a Hills thing?
Yeah.
It's not. I just Googled it. It's South Australia. But it would have been a nice little fact if it kind of tied in well.
Yeah, like the Hills making a cider.
Exactly.
That would have been nice.
Would have been nice.
I can see the logic behind why you did it.
Yeah.
I think they have a cocktail here called the Hills cocktail as well.
Oh, yeah?
But that's probably just an in-house made concoction that's like, we're the Hills and try our cocktail. Anyway, should we give it a go?
Let's do it.
Cider. Jeez.
Apple cider, I believe. It looks like it. Yeah.
Oh. I mean, as apple ciders go, it's not bad.
Yeah. I like how when they're not too sweet, though. Like, that's actually pretty nice.
Yeah,
More
it
on the
reminds me
crisp
of like
side.
5 Seeds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do the Summersby, though.
I don't like apple cider too much, though.
Really?
No, but I don't mind it. Makes the shakes go away at least.
It gives me more of like the beer kind of taste, though. Like, I don't get that sweet cider vibe. But yeah, like the 5 Seeds, I guess.
Yeah. One thing that I really kind of got thrown off was because what you just said reminded me of like, it's like the beer, but it's not a beer.
Yeah.
It's like Canadian Club. When the whole advertisement campaign is like, are you sick of beer? Then don't drink it.
Yeah.
Drink this. I'm like, well, hang on. But I really am not a fan of that whole thing. And I'm careful what I say here because someone's going to pull me up for it later.
Yeah.
But I don't really like Canadian Club.
Yeah. I mean, that's fine.
Yeah, but I've been seen drinking it at multiple occasions.
Yeah. I mean, it's relatively...
It's kind of like my beer.
It's a
like,
budget-friendly
you sick
drink.
of Canadian Club? Drink beer.
Yeah. No, but it is a whiskey kind of thing, though. Like, it's got that whiskey beer mix.
I like whiskey, but it's just something about Canadian Club. I'm just like,
It's got
too many nights when I was 18.
Yeah, we just ruined it for you, probably.
Anyway, that was the drink of the week.
Yeah, that was lovely. I like it.
I mean, as far as I said, as far as apple ciders go, not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Get on with it.
What's that sound? What's that sound? What's that sound?
Just can't get this way.
What's that sound? What's that sound? You'll never guess the sound. Take it to the pound. It's a really good sound. Don't give me frowns. If you want to win 100, we're not a bunch of clowns. What's that sound? What's that sound?
Guys, we have a $100 FBOTS gift card on the line for the first person that can guess that sound. I don't know how many weeks this has been running now. Probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks.
4. It's all I know is it's the most exciting and the most nerve-wracking segment every week.
I mean, yeah, because it could empty our sponsors' pockets, not our pockets. Segana podcast has Segana sponsors. $100 gift card, on the
Up for
line.
grabs, yeah.
Yeah, it is riveting and exciting. I had someone say to me today, they were like, "Oh, so when are you going to have me on the podcast?" So I was like, "Well,
hurry up, yeah.
You've just let me know, but submit your details."
Yeah.
Regardless, when are you going to have me on the podcast? You know, I could get it. I could guess that sound. I was like, "Yeah, mate, there's a $100 gift card up for grabs," and he goes, "Is that all?"
What are you expecting, man? Like a self-funded podcast? Yeah, no.
I mean, we did build this studio,
Yeah, exactly.
according to the comment from last week.
Our fancy walls and our fancy lights and everything.
Wait, did we touch on that comment last week?
I don't believe so. No.
No, we'll save it for the
We
segment.
have to. Yeah, there's just too many to go through.
But yeah, he was like, "Is that all?" And I was like, "Well, that's a little underwhelming. Thank you very much, but I guess $100 is not that much to some people."
Yeah. To me, that's a cash. That's
I mean, that's a lot of money to some people, man.
is.
Like $100 can change a lot of things. Anyway, guys, to refresh your ears, now that you kind of know the concept, we've got another caller this week, but I want to go through what the sound sounds like just to refresh everyone's ears, so you can kind of play along at home. That is the sound.
That is the sound.
One more time.
Sound.
What could it be? We've got someone on the line today that has a pretty cocky attitude, I would say.
Someone who believes they. I would like to announce, yes, this is my girlfriend Rachel that is going to be on the game for today. She believes she knows what it is. Very cocky. I can see how that might play into her luck, but we have to find out for ourselves.
Pride cometh before a fall is what I always like to say, and that's a gem dropped by the old useless facts and tidbits.
Good old Jeff. I want to see him back again.
And that is not a useless facts and tidbits.
All right, let's get her on. I think.
Yeah, I think
let's do it.
Without further ado,
time for it. Let's do it. Hello.
Hey, welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
Someone sounds a bit shy.
Just a little.
Not so full of cockiness now, are you? Oh, I can guess that sound. I know what that sound is.
I told Derek that, you're feeling a bit cocky. You're feeling like you're ready to go. You know what the answer is.
Look, I am very confident. I'm shy to be on the podcast, but I'm very, very confident in my answer. I've done a lot of listening.
Oh, okay.
A lot of listening. Okay.
Fair enough.
A lot of research.
A lot of research. Can you just tell me, first of all, what goes into researching for a sound that you don't know what it is? Is there some kind of...
Well, let me tell you, I'm at work. I'm still at work. And so I proceeded to go around, find whatever was crunchy, test it.
Okay.
Didn't find anything. So nothing matched in the office. So, of course, no one uses Google anymore. So I use TikTok. And I've been searching on TikTok all the different crunch sounds. And I'm sure I found it. I am so sure.
Okay.
I found the answer.
Okay.
Okay.
This might be a problem for us.
Just wait. Before we go into, I have the obligation to tell you what the wrong answers are, because that's just fair play. Mm-hmm. So it's not a chip packet. It's not a Tim Tam packet. It's not somebody eating Tim Tams, and it's not a chip. It's not a Tim Tam packet being scrunched.
Or a cereal box.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't think a box.
Yeah. Well, I think it was more what's inside the box. Let's give Corey a little bit of a leeway here. What's inside the box, I think, is what I come to his defense. Okay. So now that we've got that out of the way, we've already refreshed the listeners' ears before we called you, Rachel, so everyone knows what it sounds like, and I'm sure you know what it sounds like. So what is that sound?
Is it cellophane?
No.
Oh my goodness. I was actually had my heart in my hand for a second.
I honestly thought when you went down the TikTok rabbit hole and started to look, I got honestly a little bit afraid.
That was a massive clue there.
I'm going to be so annoyed if it's what I was thinking about before. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to give anyone else any
Exactly.
clues.
Yes, that's true. We wouldn't want to break any bylaws here. It is only one chance.
Yes. There's always a chance for next time. So keep that close to you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
if
my
you have
God.
an answer, keep it close. Keep it close.
Damn.
Oh, that's a really good guess though. Like we haven't gotten cellophane yet. Yeah.
No, we haven't gotten cellophane. That's kind of the whole idea, Josh. Is we get repeats of
No,
answers.
but it's just like it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Yeah.
All right, Rachel. Well, thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, not this time.
Classic.
Maybe next time.
Thanks a
Sagana's
lot.
pockets stay full.
Yes. But I'm still excited to see you tomorrow. So
Yeah, I don't know. I might have to reschedule.
Oh, in the doghouse. In the doghouse.
This has been lovely, everyone. I'm gonna head home now.
He's got a relationship to fix. All right, Rachel. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Rachel.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye. Victory! Look, for another week, we stay full pocketed.
$100, man. Like
$100.
It's crazy. I think people are catching it on quick.
If you don't think that's a life-changing amount of money, then maybe you should rethink your priorities.
Definitely.
All right, guys, What's That Sound stays alive for another week. Thank you so much to Rachel for coming on. Good guess, good research. Unfortunately, missed the mark this time.
We're getting closer.
Just couldn't quite grab it.
Couldn't quite grab it. Sorry. Thanks for it. Couldn't grab it.
All right, guys, we got the rest of the show lined up for you. Stay tuned, and we'll see you in the next segment.
Get on with it.
Oh, look, he's doing it again.
Oops, I Googled again.
My finger slipped.
Mom.
I googled again. Why did my finger slip?
Oops, I Googled again.
Take my notes.
Self-diagnosis. I am my own doctor.
Take that, Josephine.
I googled it.
Guys, have you ever Googled a symptom? I have.
We all have, I think.
Have you ever Googled a symptom and then rushed to the ER?
Yes. Definitely.
Maybe. Look, oops, I Googled again. We've touched on this before. This is a reoccurring segment.
Yes.
We've gone into the deep dives of the Google sphere.
Yeah.
And seen what are some of the most Googled questions. Now, Josh, for my examples that I brought to the table here today, they weren't the most Googled questions in history.
Yep.
But they are questions that are Googled an absurd amount of times for what they
Of course.
are. Just to put the preference out there.
That's
for people.
same with me as well.
How many examples do you have?
I've got 2.
You got 2?
Yeah.
I have got a couple, but I might just pick 2 then.
Okay.
Does that sound good to you?
That sounds great. All right. Sweet. Yeah. Do you want to go first?
I can go first. I can kick it off if you like. All right. So first one is water wet or just pretending? Philosophical question.
Oh, that's like a deeper think, man. It makes
And it has 180,000 searches.
Oh my goodness.
These people, 180,000 people are thinking,
is water wet.
or maybe half of those people Googling twice, is water wet or just pretending? Now, that is an interesting thing. And I think we can unpack it. I think we have time to unpack it for maybe about, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah.
1 minute. Let's put a timer on this. All right. But honestly, if water, what side are you on? I think I'm on the side of the water is not inherently wet. I think what makes wetness is us having water on us.
I was going to go that route too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's like, but then you got, is a fish wet?
No. Unless it's out the water.
Yeah.
It's got the residue of the water making them wet.
Yeah, but in their natural environment, it's like
saying like, are we breathe?
like is wet to fish like being out on land? It's like, oh, I'm getting wet.
No, but that's there's the water. There's the water being implied in that situation.
Is it though?
Well, not when you're dry though. Like if there's no water, and you're out on land
dry.
and you
Like
fish,
for them in the water, they're dry. Like that's their natural environment.
then it would be another word. It'd be another word then. It wouldn't be wet.
Oh, I'm dret.
It'd be
Yes.
We've cracked it. We cracked the Google.
They're like, oh, I'm out of the water and I'm dret. Look, I mean, it only makes sense.
It does, yeah.
My second example, they're both good. I'm just going to say one. How do I delete a selfie I accidentally emailed to my boss? 150,000 searches across the board. Obviously, people are sending things to their bosses. They obviously shouldn't, and doing a Hail Mary on Google. How do I delete this?
And by the time they've researched it, like the boss has already seen it.
The boss has seen it. It's
It
done.
doesn't matter.
Done and dusted. You're out of here. You got a HR meeting. I'm going to keep it short again.
Yeah.
But I've got a few examples of things you might do if you want to try and delete it.
Yeah.
Because I don't think there's a concrete way to actually unsend an email or a message to your boss with, I'm not going to say provocative because that wasn't the search.
Yeah.
If you're lucky enough to be using an Outlook email or like in the same, like, you know how they have like Teams and like Microsoft Outlook, like Microsoft OneDrive for like companies and things.
Yeah.
If you're lucky enough to be using that, then there is, I think, roughly a 30-second window where you can unsend a message. So you can like retrieve it before it actually gets sent.
Yeah.
So if you send it and you realize in 30 seconds, you can like, and like get it back.
Yeah, of course.
Like just spam the button.
Yeah.
That though, you have to have cat-like reflexes. I don't think anyone's going to realize in 30 seconds that they've made a tremendous error.
Yeah.
But also things you can do. Claim it was a team building exercise. You know, you just be like, hey, just thought it would make us closer and for next one-on-one.
Yeah. Just a nice little bit.
Look, there's no way to unsend it, so you may as well play into it.
You have to play into it, definitely.
You can send a follow-up email.
Yeah, but you might as well just go by
But
message.
then you're admitting defeat.
Yeah.
And who wants to admit defeat?
Yeah,
you want to
yeah.
kind of claim a power situation, like, I meant to do this.
Yeah.
You can distract your boss with urgent work matters.
Yeah.
But that isn't going to work for so long unless your IT department mate can kind of hack into his computer and then get rid of it.
Yeah.
Or just pretend it never happened.
Yeah.
Maybe your boss is cool like that.
Yeah.
So that's my examples. 2 questions that were Googled by an absurd amount of people. I couldn't believe Googled those questions.
That's insane, man.
I know. And that's all I brought to the table.
Yeah. No, that's. I mean, I can see why I just didn't think there would be that many though for like trying to revoke a text message like that.
Well, I mean, all of the yeah. I mean, it must
that
be
many people. Yeah.
It must be like a popular thing that people do.
Yeah. It must
I don't
be.
know.
Just too many drunk nights, and you're like, oh, wrong person. Oh. We've all been there.
Just double check. Anyway, yes. What do you got?
Right. So I've got 2. This is actually quite an interesting one. One of the most Googled searches, I think this was in the top 20 of all time, with do penguins have knees? And I can get it because, you know, their legs are so short that people can't really see if they have knees or not, which makes people wonder if they even exist at all. I'm going to ask you before I reveal it, do you think penguins have knees?
Well, you know, I've been thinking long and hard about this one for a while.
Keeps you up at night, doesn't it?
I'm going to say, yeah, they do, because I think I've seen it in their legs when they move in the aquarium. I've seen like the little kneecaps.
That's in fact correct. Yes. It's actually hidden under lots of layers of feathers and fat, pretty much. No, but it's crazy because when you think about it, you wouldn't think that they are like that, but
No.
because the way that they move and waddle, it's actually because their bodies are adapted for swimming rather than walking. So essentially, their legs are positioned further back so that they can prove their like aquatic kind of positioning in water and stuff.
And they need the kneecaps.
Yeah, they need.
Yeah.
But it's like because they walk like it's funny, you know. but they do have knees. Yeah,
Hey, look, it's a lifestyle choice. All right?
exactly. It's a fashion sense.
You saw Happy Feet, you know.
I immediately thought of that when I was doing this question as well. And another one is how to take a screenshot. This is a widely searched question.
Really?
As people, of course, they need to capture things for work, troubleshooting, sharing information, stuff like that. But even subsidiary questions of that, how to screenshot on Mac, generated over 500,000 searches worldwide. Insane. But I can get why this whole phenomenon is being searched about, because think about like the baby boomers, for example, which is like the 1950s, 1960s people.
Yeah.
They're still figuring out technology, especially when this time when it was happening was like you got to click like 4 buttons to do 2 buttons to do a screenshot. They didn't know how to do this, so it makes sense. They're probably like, oh, how am I going to take a screenshot on this little thing, the calculator? Like,
True.
but yeah, like it's understandable. And I actually found a video which kind of relates to this, which is like a group of elderly friends that are just trying to figure out what happened, about trying to figure out how to record something when it's like on an iPhone.
Yeah.
So they've just basically like they're in like selfie mode, but they don't really know what they're doing.
Oh, no.
I want to pull it up.
Okay.
Do you want me to send it to you? Is that easier? Is that easier?
No, just play it on your. Play it on there, like, and just swivel the.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, easy.
Do I look through there, but I can't see what I'm taking?
No, you just look through.
No, you press your thing wherever it is. You face it that way, like that, Barbara. That's.
No, but I can see my sign.
You know, can you see conservatory and everything? They ain't trees.
Yeah, but I can see you.
Yeah, you can.
Will it take you off?
Oh, you can do a selfie. It's to the road round, isn't it?
Yeah, it is with that. What do it?
You just press button and it takes you. You can do a selfie like
I
this.
don't want a selfie, I want that.
Just turn it all the way around, pointing to that.
No, it don't work
Well,
like
that,
that.
I've got to...
You must do.
But I can't see what I'm taking. That's what I'm saying.
It don't work like that.
Well, you just point it to it, Barbara.
I know it says have a camera at back and...
Is it?
Oh man, like
Barbara, is there a button somewhere?
again, you get
Can
the
you
whole
see
gist of
what
it, man. Like how the extremes that goes like, oh, I'm gonna capture. I'm just gonna flip it the other way, and it'll capture it.
You know what? If they had a genie, I reckon they wish to understand technology.
Definitely. Oh. Facts.
Wow, Barbara, get your stuff together.
Gosh, she's still figuring it out, probably.
No, that's great. And it's totally a relatable and understandable thing because if you grew up without it, how are you going to know?
Definitely.
How are you gonna know?
I still get asked to this day by my dad just about things on, like, he uses Messenger a lot. Like, he's still figuring out stuff on settings, like how to switch things on and off. Like,
Yeah.
He's still always asking.
No,
stuff.
but do you ever wonder, like, if one day that will be us?
Definitely.
No, but I don't know.
The thing is,
Like,
we say this now,
Yeah.
but there's going to be even more advancements. Stuff that our kids or, like, other kids will grow up knowing.
Yeah.
And then we're going to be like, bro, just get me the iPhone. Like, that's what I've been used to.
Yeah, that's... I think in my mind, I just can't see a world where things are progressing so fast like that,
Yeah.
but it already has. Like, you just picture the last 10 years, and it's just gone, like, from 0 to 100 in terms of... And we've just grown up with it.
Definitely.
So,
Think of this, actually. This is actually a good analogy. Think of jukeboxes, like, in the 50s and 60s, and then think of Spotify on an iPhone now.
I know.
Like, insane.
That is...
You give us
yeah.
a jukebox, we're not going to be like, it would confuse us looking at it.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Like an original jukebox, like the old
Sure.
school stuff.
Yeah, it would be like a little bit of tinkering to figure out what to do.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, the fact they didn't even have Spotify. They didn't even have like digital music like until, I don't know, I'm going to get it wrong, but around like the 2000s was like.
Definitely.
And that's just insane in itself to think because now we've gone from like that, as you said, to like CDs. CDs are pretty much obsolete now.
Cars don't even have that.
No. So it's just literally just Bluetooth audio, MP3s, waves. Like that's pretty much all you have.
You can't even put a headphone jack in your phone anymore.
I know.
Like it's insane.
I know.
How much we've come.
And you know what I saw just quickly off the back of technology? I won't get into it too much, but like it stems into like the AI and everything else with I think Tesla recently, Elon Musk, presented and showed off his robots.
Yeah.
His robots. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't. No.
So like it's basically like everything that we've all been joking about, like robots like helping us do our chores around the house and serve us drinks and all that. But they're like AI robots that like you can have conversations with, and they were at a convention and someone's like, oh, what? There was like chocolates on the desk and like for sale or whatever. And he was like, oh, what flavor would you like? Oh, hi, my name's Greg. And like, just like a person, like a bit slower than a person, but still like pretty impressive.
That's
and like
insane.
picks it up and like hands it to him. And like they walk around and he's like, oh, they'll do your household chores. Like they can babysit your kids. I was like, okay.
It's like they got like a conscious or so like
But
that.
you
They
want
can
them to babysit your kids? I don't know.
yeah.
It's a bit much, but it's crazy.
Every
And
time I think of that, I just think of iRobot. Like it's just
Yeah.
gonna be good for start, and then it's gonna go haywire.
we've
quickly.
seen this movie before
We
and
have.
it didn't end well.
It's just waiting to happen.
And this is the thing, like things that we thought that was sci-fi and never were going to happen is like happening now, like right in front of our eyes.
Yeah. And this is 2024.
I know.
We've got so much to still happen.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, guys, oops, I Googled again.
It's like Google.
Maybe Google Elon Musk robots.
Yeah.
We might be coming back to that one
Yeah, we
very shortly.
Get on with it.
Say it to me. Don't sing it to me. I said say it to me. Don't sing it to me. You should really say it because it's more polite to do it that way when you're not singing because you're respecting my boundaries of audio. That's why you say it, say it, yo, to me. Say it to me. Say it to me.
Wow.
Don't sing it. Say it.
I was about to sing it, but then you told me not to, and now I'm saying it.
Oh man, it's time for that game, everybody.
It's time for the game segment. Now, this week we thought we'd do something a little different.
Yeah.
We haven't done this on the podcast or really anything similar to it, and it's really exciting. I'm super keen because we used to play this game when I was younger, and essentially it is called "Don't Sing It, Say It," and what that entails is reciting, I suppose, lyrics from a section of a song.
Yeah.
But you're not singing it, you're just speaking it. Now, it sounds easy, but you have to guess what song that's from. And I'm telling you right now, it's a lot harder than what you think it is.
Yeah.
So I've tried to pick songs that I thought you would know.
Yeah.
I hope you've done the same thing.
I kind of did the same, but I don't know how much you've given. I've literally given like one line. So it's like...
Oh, I've given like a bit of a full...
Oh, well.
Yeah, here we go.
Whatever.
Petty spaghetti. Thank you so much.
It's not.
All right, watch me still ace it.
Yeah, probably.
All right, let's do it.
All right. I don't know who starts. So this
Me.
is you. Okay.
Yeah, see, like, look how much I gave you.
Yeah, dude, that's heaps. I gave you like one line.
Oh, you're actually classic. The whole point of this game is to like read it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll read it to you now. Me and Kurt feel the same. Too much pleasure is pain. My girl spites me in vain. Don't read them. Don't read them.
Okay.
All I do is complain. She needs something to change. So I take off the edge. So something at all tonight. That's all you get. Because you only gave me a line.
Can you repeat it?
Oh, are you serious?
Well, you stopped me. You told me to stop reading halfway through, so I didn't even get to read.
You have a 10-second timer.
All right, well, after you read it, put the timer.
Oh, are you serious? Me and Kurt feel the same. Too much pleasure is pain. My girl spites me in vain. All I do is complain. She needs something to change. Need to take off the edge. So something at all tonight. 10 seconds on the clock.
I know, but I just don't know the name. Me and Kurt feel the same.
Your time's up.
Yeah.
You haven't got it?
Does it reveal the answer in the next slide?
It does.
Oh.
But you didn't even get to guess. It's Goodbyes by Post Malone.
I didn't. I wouldn't even. Again, I wasn't on that track. I was on more of the Moon 5 kind of thing.
No. I thought you might be able to get it, but I thought that one might throw you. Okay, so now yours. And
All right, let's do it.
Yeah. I'm not looking.
That's actually quite.
Oh, it is.
Oh crap!
Oh, you didn't do it.
No, I did. Oh wait, hold on. Let me. That's the one for you. Just get the tick. Next question. I hope she did right with the others.
Look, so basically, Josh has messed up in his efforts to do this.
Jesus.
And essentially,
I think he just gets the point because it's on my era.
Doesn't look like I'm going to be guessing today. All right, so next one.
Mom.
Let's see if you can get another one. I mean.
Jesus, actually, that was the answer. But it wasn't. He was supposed to get a lyric from that, but he.
Are you telling me there's going to be an answer for all of these? We found love. I got it. Anyway, all right.
You probably would have anyway. Next. All right, I'm not looking.
All right. I'm into you. No one else compares to you. Just do what you do. And I'll be there for you. If you take my hand and give me the chance, don't worry about a thing. Just dance. It's much harder when I'm saying it, not singing it.
I've got no clue. Just Dance by Lady Gaga.
No, I don't know. What are you doing? Skip to the next slide, please.
Of course.
Time of Our Lives, Big Time Rush. And we just saw them live in concert.
You give me like the hardest song. I think I've listened to this song like twice ever.
I've heard you mention this song multiple times when we've been talking about it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't recognize it.
Do what you do. Anyway.
All right, hopefully we can get one.
Yeah, hopefully. Nah.
This is classic.
Look at what the thing is. Can you see what the song is?
Oh, wait, yeah. I'm going to tell you, actually, yeah. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
I should have just done that in the first place. I'm an idiot. Don't look.
No, I'm not.
Because I'm going in my notes where I've got all my answers. Okay. You ready?
Yes.
My. Music hits me so hard. Makes me say, oh my Lord.
Can't touch this.
Yes, that's correct. Damn it, how did you get that? It's like you do this all the time.
I was thinking so hard.
Oh my goodness. Jeez. All right, next question.
Yeah.
I can't believe none of this saved.
You're just going to have to look at the other thing.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm not looking.
Nothing can stop this burning desire to be with you.
I've lost.
Gotta get to you, baby. Won't you come? It's emergency. Oh, cool my fire yearning, honey. Come set me free.
I know this, man. What's it called? It's emergency. Oh, I know this thing.
Oh, come on. You do know this.
I know. Maroon 5, This Love.
Wrong.
Oh,
It is PYT Michael Jackson.
And you know what? So I did a gig today and I
you played
sung
this.
that song.
You're such a classic.
You're just a classic.
I'm just so bad at this.
Do you want to give me... Oh, wait, you got one more to give me.
I got one
don't
more,
you?
yeah. And then you can take your crown.
Yeah.
This is classic. All right, don't look.
I'm
I'm
not.
going to give you a hard one because I know you're going to get it. All I want to do is pew, 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 and cha-ching, take your money.
What? I don't know this.
All I want to do is...
take my... Nah, I don't know it.
You know the... All I want to do is poof, 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 and ching,
Nah.
take your money. Oh, that iconic song from like Slumdog Millionaire.
No.
It was Paper Planes by Mia.
Oh, it's stinky.
Anyway, guys, that was the
Damn
game. Damn. We have this week's loser. Josh, you put another token in the jar. You're another step closer to that maximum penalty. We'll have an update for you next week.
That's like the third loss as well in games. I've been on a really bad run.
You've been on a bad roll.
Bad run.
Bad roll.
Get on with it.
Come on, give it to me.
Would you rather?
Would you rather?
Would you rather this or would you rather that? Would you rather?
Option A or option B?
Tell me would you rather this or rather that? Rather this or rather that? I say come on.
I say, come on. Guys, would you rather? This is a segment that is new on the show. Basically giving us scenarios of would you rather this or would you rather that?
Yes.
And we're going to compare what we would rather and what we wouldn't rather.
Yeah. I mean, like it should be pretty fun. I remember doing this a lot in primary school, where you're just going around telling your friends like different scenarios and situations. But it'd be nice to kind of go through on a website where a lot of some trending situations or stories that people put together, and we get to go through it and have some fun.
Yeah, have some fun. It's all about having fun.
So
it's all about the journey, guys. Sorry, I'm going to stop.
We'll start with the next one because we've seen where this one is.
Yep, let's do it.
I'll just click.
Just click a random one. Yeah.
Oh, it tells you the percentage.
Yeah, it tells
cool.
you the percentage.
All right, that's cool.
We're on.
All right, let's go. How do you go next? Spacebar. You go down.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, what would you rather be? Weird or completely average with nothing special or unique about you? I'd rather be weird.
I'd rather be weird.
Yeah.
Of course. You never know what you're going to get.
Definitely.
Life's like a box of chocolate.
Really?
Completely average. Okay, I did not
So
expect
people
that.
want to be like just ignored and to the side.
Well, I guess we got that wrong on
Yeah.
public vote. But that's crazy. Why would you want to be completely normal with nothing unique about you?
I think a lot of people just like their alone time, not eyes on them, just to do what they want.
The people on this survey must be the people in our comments.
Definitely, the introverts are coming out in a weird way.
I'm joking, guys. It's all in good fun.
Next one. Would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or your funeral?
My funeral. My funeral.
Yeah, that's hard, man. Because like, it's both. You want people around for both.
I just decided to add the drone now to make you have an answer really quickly.
I'll go with my funeral. Yeah.
Yeah, because you're dead. You're not going to go to anyone's there.
Yeah, I guess so.
Click it.
Look at this, man. We're already 0 for 2 right now. This is insane.
That shouldn't be right though. Like,
Yeah, but
your
like-
funeral, you're dead. Who
but
cares who goes?
Think about it. How many small and quiet weddings are there now? People don't even do like a reception. It's just like canapé vibes.
Yeah, but if
Small.
someone's not going to come to my wedding that I want to come to my wedding, I don't care who comes to my funeral.
Yeah, but funeral's like the last say goodbye. You know what I mean? It's like a
Well,
a
you're not
sending
saying
off.
goodbye, are you? 'Cause
Yeah,
you're
but
dead.
it's like the last time you're kind of going to be in this situation.
Okay. Yeah, well, no, they're going to be in that situation forever.
Clearly, the public disagree. Would you rather watch a long film of all the best moments of your life thus far, or watch a short clip of some pivotal moment in your future days?
That is a hard one.
I'm going with the long film of the best moments in my life so far. Something about not knowing about the future freaks it gives me.
Yeah, because
gives-
what if
it's a bad
what
thing?
if it's a bad thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm going to go with you.
yeah. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Come on,
Let's go.
come on! Shout out memories.
I would love to see a reel of all the best moments in my life. I
Imagine
reckon
that,
that'd be
like,
cool.
3, 4, 5, all these classic stories.
Yeah, true. That would be great.
That would
Yeah,
be cool. Would you rather work your current job for the next year with double pay, or have the next year off with normal pay? The
think-
next year off with normal pay.
Really?
You'd work with double pay instead of having a whole year off. You can go anywhere, have all the fun.
Sorry, I forgot to do the timer.
I mean, both are good.
I would work my current job with double pay for the next year. 100%.
Fair. Ooh. I knew that was going to be a hard one.
It's a mixed.
It's 59. What do you mean?
No, but
it's not a landslide, but it's like, yeah. People just want time off, man. They hate their job. They're not like you.
yeah, but imagine like the amount of money you could make.
You could. And then you can go off for a year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's again, it's
in
the
this
dude-
economy, really?
True. Would you rather have a 5-star personal chef who can prepare any meal at any time of day? Derek would be Subway for sure. Or have a chauffeur that drives you to and from anywhere you want in any vehicle of your choice. The personal chef just sounds too good to beat.
It does.
Like, yeah, I'll go in.
Yeah,
Mazda
me
3.
too. Yeah, just a little drone there. Oh,
Yeah.
we got it.
Get in,
Yeah,
get
I
in.
mean, surely,
Personal chef,
like
bro.
people. If you're not wanting a personal chef, I
Then
mean,
you must know how to cook.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
want to cook.
Plus, you must not enjoy driving.
Yeah.
I don't enjoy driving, but I think a personal chef beats it.
It'd be definitely better.
Last one.
Last one. Let's do
Yep,
it.
let's do
Would
it.
you rather live in a world where there were no problems or live in a world where you rule?
I think I would.
Live in a world with no problems. But it could be
Yes.
chaos if you rule. That's the thing.
It could be.
Like North Korea.
Yeah, no problems. We'll take the high road.
Yeah. Yeah. Get
Yeah,
in.
baby.
Come on. Look, rocky start, but we came home.
We came home.
We came home well.
It's coming home.
It's coming home.
Guys, I mean, would you rather? I feel like some of those ones though that we said, like a lot of the
They
people
were a bit unfair, eh? I think
Well-
it was the... What was it? The funeral one tripped me out.
The funeral one is weird
That
because
was
you're
crazy.
dead.
Yeah.
Like who cares?
I get it though. I get it. The first one was crazy. How people just want to be nothing unique or special about them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like be weird.
Be weird.
You already got eyes on you. Just
It's fine.
add to it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can monetize weird.
Sure, you can.
You
People do
can't-
that.
You can monetize weird.
People do that, yeah.
even if there's hate, but you
Yeah.
can't monetize being average and normal and nothing good about
Definitely. Definitely.
Get on with it.
Great segments this episode.
you. Yeah, what a show!
It was a great show. I really like that.
Look, high energy and honestly, some of the best segments I think we've had because it just felt so nice
Like
and
you
it
said,
felt fun.
like butter. It was just
I
Don't
had
do it.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I came here today with low expectations.
just roast them all.
And I think that kind of helps with life, right? You go through life with low expectations
Don't
and
expect
everything's
anything.
just suddenly amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm a bit weird.
Yes, 41% of us are as well.
Yes, I wish that everything could just be sunshine and rainbows all the time.
Oh, what a classic one.
I don't wish to rule though. Guys,
Oh, man.
great segments. I want to touch on in the final remarks, the season 1 podcasters.
Yes.
Certificates. Guys, put your submissions in.
I need
Alright?
to set up that. I'm going to do that this week.
Yeah, do it this week.
Because
But-
I keep getting asked, where do I put my details? Like, I want some sort of form.
Yeah, but a real classic would just
Yeah, we'll just do it.
we'll just do
Just
it.
tell you.
But if we have to spell it out for you, then I might even write it on the certificate. Had to be spelled out.
True.
Look, but that is still up for grabs. Submit your details and we will make it as easy as possible for you. And you can grab your certificate of classics, your season 1 podcaster by the end of the season. We want everyone to have one, as we said. So make sure you let us know in some way, shape or form, ideally by submitting your details. Other than that, guys, Apple Music. No, Apple Podcasts. I made the same mistake as you.
Jeez.
Made the same mistake as you last week.
Podbean.
It is Podbean. That is for sure. Podbean, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube for a full-length video. Also the shorts. Get around the shorts. Guys, the podcast is everywhere. Get around it.
Have you heard, actually, just before we end,
Yeah.
people who give you feedback about like the YouTube like long form? Do they like sit through? Some people sit through it and like
Some people sit through it. And
Yeah.
I think the thing is it's not for everybody.
It's not, yeah.
But if you're listening to it on the podcast in the car, some people like to listen to it
yeah.
while they've got a visual of us actually talking
Yeah.
and showcasing the things that we do, like the presentations and things. I think I think there's a demographic for it. But it is, that's why it's so good. We have the shorts, we have the
We've got
podcast,
everything.
we have the full-length video, we
Hit
have
them off from
everything, guys.
angles, all angles.
There's something for everybody. There's something for everybody. Guys, submit your details if you want to crack at guessing that sound
Yes.
as well.
Or don't guess it. Just don't.
Don't make us give away money. But guys, if you want to crack at guessing that sound, please submit your details.
Yeah.
All of the streaming services that I just mentioned, it is everywhere. Get around it. And until next week, guys, stay classic.
Stay it.
Stay it.
Get on with it.
The podcast is now signing off. To all the certified classics. Until next week, stay classic.